So you clicked on this video because you just started out your YouTube channel, you don't know how to make a video, or you already had a YouTube channel, you just don't know how to make a good enough video. I got you. Before I continue on with this video, I would like to thank everyone who showed love and support in my previous video. It really meant a lot to me how well that video did, so I appreciate you guys for doing it. So here's the 4 ways on how to make a YouTube video. Starting with the ideas, the setting up the shot, the editing, and publishing. These 4 methods are very crucial when it comes to making videos. Let's start with the ideas. So the ideas is essentially that you come up with an idea. So what most people think is, oh, I have an idea, let me just hit record and then blah, 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 it should come out naturally, but that's not the case. So once you have the idea, what you should do is you should break the idea down into sections. I find it easier for me when I have an idea to basically break it up into a script. That way I can kind of stay on track with the video. That way the video doesn't go off on a rant. While you're in the thinking stage of the idea, you should also focus on basically planning out your thumbnail. I actually found it a lot easier to come up with a thumbnail before executing the video, because once you already have the thumbnail, you kind of already have a general idea of what the video is going to be about, and everything else will just flow right into place. I also found it easier for you to send your script to your friend or family member. That way they can revise it, take things out that doesn't belong in the video, and then put in their 2 cents. That way your video and your script kind of just is flawless. Next up is setting up your shot. So setting up the shot is essentially you are setting up your scene, setting up your video. I like to start off with setting up the lights real quick and then hitting record. That way I can kind of capture the camera, and then also making sure that my microphone is capturing me properly. If you don't have any lights, that's perfectly fine. You can also set up the camera in front of the window and then just get that natural light from the sun. That seems to help as well. So once you're done recording, next up is editing. Now editing to some is probably time consuming, and you might think to yourself that you don't know how to edit the video, but I'm about to show you guys a quick way on how to edit. Now for those of you guys who can't afford Adobe Premiere or can't afford any other editing softwares, this whole video, including the video you saw previously, were all edited using DaVinci Resolve, which is a free editing software, and it is amazing. Now there's 2 things that you should keep in mind when editing. 1, the flow of the video, and 2, your creativity / personality. Now for the flow of the video, you should be able to maintain the viewer's attention from point A to point B, start to finish. Not only are the viewers able to see what kind of person you are in your videos, but when you're editing, they're also gonna see how long it took you to make these edits. Basically, all the time and effort you put into your video is shown to your viewers. What changed my mind when it came to editing was I used to just hit cut on a certain point of the timeline and then just drag the rest over, and then it was just jump cut. At first I thought that was good editing, but that was before I found out about J and L cuts. J and L cuts are essentially you basically drag a track over or under one another, and essentially you will make a J pattern and an L pattern. With this, it makes the whole video more fluent, and it just looks a lot better in my opinion. If you'd like to see a more in-depth explanation of DaVinci Resolve, in the description I'm be putting a video to Harris Heller or Senpai's Gaming channel, where they actually made a video on DaVinci Resolve and some of the plugins that you can use that I'm actually using in this video. Now the last and final step is publishing. Now before you guys hit that upload button, keep this in mind. Go onto your internet browser, search up vidIQ, download it, and then install it. vidIQ is a free plugin for your web browser, and what it does is when you search a certain keyword, such as Minecraft, it will tell you what the traffic is like, whether it's high, medium, or low, and then it'll also show you the competitive, whether or not there's a lot of people uploading to this specific game, title, whatever. It helps you a lot when it comes to making a video. Lastly, while working on your description, just put a brief summary of what the video is going to be about, some social media links such as Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok, and then timestamps. Timestamps are basically chapters in the video, that way people can jump to basically the topic of the video. Is very helpful, especially for people who are just trying to go straight to the point. Now putting all these things together, you are ready to make your first ever video on YouTube. Before you guys click off the video, answer me this: what kind of videos are you planning on making on your channel? Let me know in the comment section below, and your comments can actually be featured in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. Bye bye.